hope you're ready to be satisfied. Welcome. Here we are. It's the Satisfying Podcast with Nicole Ryan and Sam Roberts. And we are here, and we're very excited, and we've started marketing ourselves. And I'm sure we have a lot of new listeners and viewers.
Satisfied.
New members of the Satisfied.
Yes, that was very culty. I like that.
Yes, because we're picking up where Bobby Altoff left off.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah, we're here to pick up her scraps.
Right. The industry plant, as you say.
Come on, of course she is.
I like every time you've ever said that, I've just been like, what is he talking about? Like, it's not even like, is that why? What would be the point? I don't understand industry plants to begin with, and maybe that's the thing. Where do they find them? How do they do it? What's the marketing strategy behind it? I just don't get it.
I think, first of all, I believe you would love to be an industry plant.
I mean,
because they make a lot of money. They get paid very well. Yes.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, I've actually started like in the wrestling world. I've started seeing it like a little bit more and more. There are people who leave comments on my stuff that are like, "Oh, I think Sam's an industry plant," and I'm like, it would take like a very little bit of research to figure out that there's 20 years of back catalog.
Like I've been done here. I mean, come on, man.
I've been here.
It's been a minute.
No, an industry plant would be like when somebody, you're either, sometimes it's because you're related to somebody, you're friends with somebody, you know somebody,
right.
But regardless, sometimes they just like go like, oh, it's this girl on TikTok. Maybe TikTok goes, okay, let's artificially boost her videos so that we get her in front of everybody's face.
All right.
And
or
then,
pretend she's been like just like put her already in the position like after she would have been like an up and coming star. No, right. She is a star.
She's a star already. Let's put her in the position now. Let's tell Drake to have her in his bed. Let's do all this stuff. Like it all happened so quickly and felt and it's when it's like designed to feel organic, but it's clearly not organic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean like the Drake thing, like that's that was her first ever episode. I'm just like lends itself to that theory. I mean, because I remember everybody, obviously including myself, was like, I don't understand. How did they meet? How'd they come together? He would never just be like, yeah, I'll go on this nobody's podcast.
Right. It's almost like when it's like what they did with Milli Vanilli. I would argue Milli Vanilli was an early industry plant. Like they just created this thing around them. And then either you just kind of realize, okay, that you're an industry plant and you're okay with it, or you don't think you are. You think you're like a real artist.
You're actually really good. Like, do you think that there at any point when Milli Vanilli had their moment that they were like behind the scenes, like, guys, like I this could backfire. Guys, I don't know if this is such a good idea.
Yes, they like their story is actually like tragic because like they really wanted to be artists.
So they fought it. They were like, let's not do this. This is bad.
Well, I mean, they knew it wasn't good. Like there's like a documentary about it on like Peacock or something. They knew it wasn't good, but then they were like, everybody does it. This is what people do.
Right.
And
we're behind the scenes in the industry. This is what goes on. You guys just don't know. We're teaching you the ways.
Right. And by the way, don't worry. Like the next album, it's going to be all you guys singing.
Those amazing voices. Yeah,
right.
You're going to kill it.
Right. And then they're like, okay. And then also, you're not ready to become like a star. Like you want to sell some albums, you want to sell some tickets, but when you become the biggest star in the world, and you're like, oh no, this is based on a lie.
Oh no, we're gonna get found out.
Yeah.
Like I just would be like, there's no way. Like when you're like telling a lie, like even when you're a kid and you're telling a lie, you're like, I only have so long. Like I'm gonna get found out. You know it deep in your soul.
Like imagine if you turned on the Today Show this morning.
Okay.
And a video came up and it said, Jonas Brothers legit locked the morning mashup out of their studio. And then you started getting all these messages and stuff. You'd be like, oh my God, we have to live this lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it could be, I mean, it could, like some program director was like, no, it'll be cute and fun. Like we would just do it. It'll be cute and fun.
Some idiot was like, you know what? This is good content right here.
Right. And then you get into work and you're like, guys, you have to legit say, no. It was locked. They locked us out of the studio. We all three of us, because apparently we live together. And then we
do.
Yes. And then we all, because we're best friends and we live together. And then we went into work and then the door was locked because all three of us forgot.
We were like, oh my God, we didn't have to come to work. We had the day off and we came anyways.
And it's Jonas Brothers Day. We have to live the lie now because it's gotten too big. It's gotten bigger than us.
Well, also the thing with like lies, like that great example that you just gave us based on our latest post at Morning Mashup.
I literally just saw it before we went.
We were like, this is so cute. No, but what happens is then you keep building on the lie. Or
Right.
someone adds like a little detail and then you're like, okay, I got to keep that detail. And then like you add more and it's like, you start to forget, you don't cover your tracks. You're like, wait, did I say this or this? Wait, like you still have some of it right, but like some of it just, and then all of a sudden you're fucked.
And also, because for the first part of it, before you get found out, you have to keep lying to cover up the lie. Then when you finally get find out, you didn't just lie about one thing. You're just a huge liar.
Yeah, right. That's all you're remembered for.
And all the lies were just to cover up the first lie, except because you've lied so much.
And you didn't even want to do the first lie. You didn't want to do it?
Except then you go like this, like, no, I didn't even want to do this. Like, I knew you guys were going to know the door wasn't really locked. I knew. And then they'd be like, well, then why'd you go out on Monday and say, remember when the door was locked? That was the second lie. And you're like, I don't know. And if you didn't want to do it, why'd you say, yeah, Nick Jonas was the one who actually locked it? You'd be like, why'd you get specific with it? You'd be like, I don't know. I was hoping it would go away.
And then they were like taunting us and like waving their bacon, egg, and cheeses at us. Like, we have this and you don't.
We had breakfast sandwiches. It was crazy, guys. It was crazy.
Oh, okay. We'll unlock the door. Psych. Nope. You guys are out. We're in. Wait, when you were you like ever did you ever go through a lying stage when you were younger?
No, well, I don't think so. I mean, my parents might remember differently. Like, I don't think that I ever really went through that stage of just completely unnecessarily lying.
Yeah, lying.
You mean the stage that my son is in right now?
Yeah.
He just lies. Like he'll be like Thanos is from Squid Game season 2, right? And I'm like, yeah. And I go, how'd you know that? And he's like, watched it. I'm like, you watched Squid Game? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you watch Squid Game?
When does he break? When does he crack?
He doesn't. He just keeps going. And I won't break him. Like I just keep questioning. Like I'm yes-anding now. I go, you watched it? And he goes, yes. And I go,
on your feet, kid.
Right. I go, one episode? He goes, no. I go, whole season. He goes, the whole season. I go, when did you watch it? And he goes, I watched it on my iPad. I go, when? I'm watching what you're watching on your iPad. You're watching YouTube.
When you were at work, I watched it.
I brought it up to bed. It's like, you brought your iPad up to bed? He was like, yes.
So you really keep it going.
I go, you brought your iPad up to bed and watched the whole season 2 of Squid Game? He was like, yes. And I was like, while I was charging your iPad downstairs. And he was like, it was a different day. And I mean, I let him win every time. Like I go, I go, it was a different day? He goes, yeah. I go, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense then. All right. I guess it was a different day.
Thanks for the info, brother. You know, Keegan will give up fast, but this is what he doesn't understand the difference between a lie and a joke. So like he'll tell a lie like, oh my God, so-and-so went to the hospital. I'm like, oh my God, seriously? Yeah, they at school, the ambulance came, they went to the hospital. I was like, buddy, oh my God, that's horrible. And then he kind of like smiles a little. I'm like, oh, like that, why are you lying? He goes, it's a joke. I'm like, that's not a joke. I just thought one of your friends was at the hospital. That's not a funny joke. So he does that. Like he thinks he's getting out of it by being like, it was a joke. I'm not lying. It was a joke.
Like, I can't believe you fell for that. And it's like, why wouldn't I fall for that?
Then I remember Parker when she was really young, like she came in with a full face of makeup, like ugly red lipstick, like blue eyeshadow. And I was like, ooh, look at you with all your makeup. She was like, I'm not wearing any makeup. And I was like, honey, I can see it. She goes, that's just the filter from the iPad. And I was like, no, okay.
It's on your face.
She went out for a while and I was like, but I'm not like you. I don't have fun with it. I'm like, I'm smarter than you. Right. I see the makeup with my eyes. What do you mean?
You because half of you is like, I know they're lying, and the other half of you thinks you're being gaslit.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what's happening here?
Am I
hallucinating?
That really is. That's gaslighting. That's like looking at you like you're crazy, going, and I'm not wearing makeup. And you're like, what? Yes, you are.
Yeah, I literally think I might have been like, Matt, come down here. She's wearing makeup, right? Like, just make sure. Like, did I eat a bad edible or something. Like, why is she saying this? She's a good kid.
See, this is why. It would never work with me. Because if you called me down and said, Sam, she's wearing makeup, right? I would look at you. I would look at her. I would see in her eyes what she was doing. And I go, no, she's not. I don't think so.
I don't see anything.
I don't see any makeup.
I fucking hate you.
Did you lie? Did you lie as a kid?
I like went through I remember I stole a pack of gum once. I have it like burned into my head, like a pack of orange gum when we were leaving Wegmans when I was young.
Not good.
Got in the car. My mom was like, "What are you eating?" And I was like, "Gum." She's like, "Where'd you get that?" I was like, "I got it the other day." Made me march back in and like hand it to the cashier and be like, "I stole this." It was brutal. I feel it now. I can feel myself like I wanted to die. I wanted to get into like the fetal position and die, which means that it worked. Like that was a real lesson that day.
And did you stop stealing?
No, I'm sure I stole a couple times. Like I don't know, like lipstick or something when I was a little bit older. And then like it was like, don't eat any of this chocolate. And I'd shove the whole thing in my mouth. And she'd be like, "Did you eat any?" And I'm like, "No."
No.
She's like, let me smell your breath. Your mouth is covered in chocolate.
Didn't eat it.
Bold, fast life.
Didn't do it.
Yeah.
Not me.
Nothing bad. No, not me.
Not me. Not me. Not never. No, I do. As long as it's not like lying about stuff that's going on in school. If it's just tall tales. And I think my wife is probably more like you. Like, why is he saying this? I go, I don't know, but it's funny that like he's just making up stories. And I want to see how committed are you?
Yeah, it's like an exercise.
Right.
Let's see, right? Can you think on your feet? What if you get yourself in a bad decision? Can you talk your way out of it? And can you make it believable?
And also, I mean, it's not even, I don't think he's going to go into a life of crime. I don't think that I need to train him for that.
That's what I have to do for my kids.
Sure. Right. Absolutely. Especially Keegan. Yeah. But, no, I'm not thinking like, can you hold up under pressure if like you're in a chair and Tony Soprano is asking you why you were in the forest? Okay. I'm more thinking like, are you down to keep going with the bit? It's just, it's always the bit. Can you keep the bit going? You know, if you're going to do a bit, don't ever break the bit. I don't break bits. Like if you're going to do a bit.
You are king of that. You don't break and then you don't break. And I'm like a grown up. And like, if I'm in the studio with you and you're not breaking, you start to make me question myself, which is annoying.
Because the funniest thing you could do is lie to somebody and in a funny way, not like, you know, but it really is funny to lie to somebody to their face when they know, like, if you and I had an interaction and then you look at me and you go, "You told me to do this." And I look at you and say, "I did not tell you to do this." And you go, "What?" And I did. And you were there and you and I had the conversation. And now I am looking at you and I'm just totally lying and going and looking at you with full commitment. Like I'm lying here. And if you say I'm lying, I'm going to say you're lying. So what do you want to do with it? To me, that's funny. And it's funny. It's funny to just lie to somebody. When you said, "I can only come in for 15 minutes. And I said, "That's absolutely fine. Like totally fine. We'll make it easy." And then you came in and 15 minutes later, you're like, "I got to go." And I just looked at you and went, "Why?"
What? Oh, you said you were coming in for the rest of the hour.
You said you were coming in for the whole show.
I was like, "Why are you doing this?" I never said that.
And Mario,
but then I'm like, "Wait, did I?"
Yeah.
But you know what? That's a tactic I actually use with Matt sometimes because like, you know, many times I'm like, "We got to go out to dinner with like so-and-so or we got to go here this weekend." And he's like, "What? Whoa. And I'm like, "Matt, I told you this 3 times last week." I never fucking told him. But he knows like he doesn't always listen.
Right.
And I can usually get away with it.
See,
like
that feels toxic.
No, it's awesome.
You like it.
It works.
Are you doing it because it works or are you doing it for the love of the game? Like, are you doing it because it feels good to lie?
No. I do not love the game. I don't like that feeling.
So you like the result. The result.
Yeah. I'm like, you know what? You don't. And then I go with the bit. You never listen to me. Like, it's like, what do I have to do? Do I have to like write it in Sharpie across your forehead? I said it 3 times and you said, "Okay." He was like, "I looked at you and I said, okay." And I'm like, "Yup." You never did. Never happened. Never fucking happened.
But you feel good about yourself after. You're like, "I won."
Well, I won. Yeah, I don't care. I'm getting my way. We're going to the thing that he doesn't want to go to. And he thinks he's the one who's an idiot and forgot.
Do you think he thinks he's an idiot and forgot? Or do you think that he knows you're lying and just doesn't want to, like, submits? You know, is it like, look, she's decided to just lie?
I don't think so.
That's great.
I mean, I
hope not. I hope not.
Also, like our lives, like this, like doing this our lives lend itself to this type of lie, right? Because like, I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe you told me when I was drunk, or maybe you told me, like we're always all over the place and we're like running and going in chaos. So like, hey, I mean, I guess it must have slipped my mind. My bad.
Yeah, that is the consequence of like having unpredictable silliness and fun all the time. That you can get caught in traps like that.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I only lie for fun, never for gain. Never
for funsies.
For funsies.
Oh my God.
I always lie for funsies, never for personal gain. And I only lie like that to people who I feel close to.
Right.
Because they know why I'm lying. And also
for sport.
For sport. And also I really only lie to people if they know that I'm lying. But everybody else in the room does not know that I'm lying.
Right. That's what annoys me, because especially when you say like a lie like that you're going with on the air.
Right.
I'm like, everyone that's listening thinks I'm the asshole.
Right.
Because he's really so believable.
But you know that I'm lying, and that's important. That's my line.
That's all that you care about.
Right. Because I didn't lie because you knew I was lying. So that's not really lying.
Wait, listen to me about funsies. That just reminded me. I had a really big like Zoom call with this chick who like has lots of brands and can help put you together to do some influencer stuff. Hey, I'm just trying to make that money, right?
Right. So so I can continue to watch the You and Matt reality show on your Instagram.
There you go.
Oh, we're looking at this website. How do we get onto this website?
Okay, but listen, so we're talking about all these brands and using social media, and I'm standing there, I'm trying to take it all in, and she goes, okay, so sometimes what I'll do for funsies is I'll I'll post this kind of story, and I'm like, whoa, what's funsies? What brand is funsies?
Oh my God.
But she said it because she was saying we were talking about brands, and she was like, what I'll do for them, what I'll do for Target, what I'll do for funsies. I was like, what brand is that? That sounds so cool.
I want to work for funsies.
But now I kind of want to start a company called Funsies. I don't know what we're going to sell, but how fun does the brand Funsies sound?
Well, I think it's more like the toxic nature of somebody saying, I do this for fun. And you're like, what's fun? How do I make money off of fun?
But she just who just randomly during a serious call just throws in funsies. What do I do for funsies?
I do this for funsies. And then, I want to do something for funsies. What's funsies paying right now?
That sounds like a really fun brand.
Yeah.
Me and Funsies, Nicole and Funsies collab. Let's do it.
What do they make? There's Unwell Juice. There's Funsies, what, lotion?
I don't know what it would be. But now I kind of want to see if it's trademarked. Is it an actual company? Because I'm starting one.
When she said no, funsies is a way you say for fun.
No, she laughed. She knows how why I thought that. But she was like, oh, I just say silly words sometimes. And I was like, oh God, I'm not gonna be able to keep up. Then she threw in a couple, two other random ones that I was like, I'm just gonna keep quiet. I don't know why she said that word. It was fantabulous or I don't know. She just kept saying things like that, and I just was like, I'm just let her go.
But very marketing person. Feels very yeah.
Right.
But also, I love the idea. Oh no, funsies is just a word I sometimes say. That's a very popular word
during a work call
in the vernacular. People say funsies.
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 Are we 7?
No, I know. I know, but they want to seem relatable and hey, we're just having a good time here. We're not sellouts.
No, not at all. Just and then she
Which, by the way, don't take any of these little quippy little remarks as being shitty because I would do the same thing as you're doing. I think you're doing the right thing.
She did ask me what are some your favorite brands or things that would be dream to work with, and then she said, and what is your absolute no, I would never want to be paired. And I was like, I don't know. And I said, listen, I'll do a lot. I was I don't really have much of a line. But then I was just and then I think I said, just nothing vaginal. She was like, what? Well, I don't know. I'm just thinking, that's the first thing I said. And I go, I know that sounds weird. But I was just thinking tampons or I don't know, yeast infection cream, anything down below.
You're not selling tampons?
What?
You won't sell tampons?
I guess I would do a tampon. It was more, but why did I say vaginal?
Vaginal items. She's like, huh? What's that?
But then she was like, no, I got it. But she kind of, she was like, there was definitely a different way for you to say that.
Right. Right. I mean, if it's for funsies, I'll do vaginal products, but.
I was like, I'll see your funsies and I'll raid you a vaginal brand.
Vaginal brand. Vaginal brand.
Oh
We're launching our own, satisfying vaginal brand.
Or like a fungus thing or like a wart thing. Like I just don't want anything like that make everyone's getting to think I'm like really gross.
I know you hate it when like that's like if somebody goes like, "Hey, let's associate Nicole with head lice," you'll get mad at them for weeks.
Right? See, you have firsthand experience.
You know what? I do know where the line is.
That is my line.
You don't like to be
gross.
Right. You will be connected with all kinds of horrible behaviors, but like gross body things. That's not your steez.
Wait, I just thought another one. I would do deodorant, any deodorant, but have you ever noticed that they're selling body deodorant?
Yeah.
I don't take a shower. Body deodorant is just that you need to take a shower. No, it's not. What is it? I don't understand how this is a product.
Yeah. No, it's
just take a shower. That's a shower.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like Axe body spray, except that they're marketing it now. Like that was deodorant spray. They're marketing this. I've seen that it's full body deodorant, and it's like you don't
for like rolls and stuff. Like if you're kind of chunky and you've got like to get it. Like what is it for? Just take a shower.
Maybe. Just for a general musk, I think. But you're not supposed to be like that.
So again, I'll do deodorant, but the line is body deodorant.
Or you won't do like a vaginal deodorant.
No, we're not doing vaginal. Anything vaginal. I told you.
You won't do it. You won't do it.
I'll do the tampons. Anything else vaginal, not happening.
I was actually a little concerned. I didn't voice this concern. But you might, especially with our intern now, I'm very cognizant of the fact that when you walk into my studio for the morning show, it's just like a whole bunch of white guys, like a room full.
A lot of male energy, male white energy.
Right. And as a matter of fact, Pamela Adlon said something about it. She was like, "Oh, cool. Look at all these white men." Like, it's just like, you just walk in and it's like, yeah, you're right.
So you don't want her to feel like threatened, or not threatened, but like
well, I just feel like, I liked it. Like when we had a female intern, I was like, okay, good. This is like that, just at least a little dose of different energy.
Intimidated. That was the word I was looking. You don't want her to feel
I don't know if it's intimidated. I just feel like there's a lot of sameness, And I like everybody, so it's not like.
I mean, listen, you guys, when you walk in, when I think of intimidation, I think of you, a few white guys. It's like, oof.
That's true.
My boots.
At least it's not like the most alpha male crew that you've ever encountered. Like, it's actually more of an energy of a bunch of guys that have kind of given up and are just like having a good time now.
Yeah, like she's definitely not walking in and being like, "Oh man, I accidentally just walked into the gangbang." Like,
right? No.
Like, I feel like she should feel safe. Yes, there's sameness, but she should feel safe with you guys.
I think there's a safeness, and also like if she at any point, if she's like, you know what, I'm gonna go, we'd be like, okay. Like you can go.
That's okay.
That's fine.
Go.
Like go then. I mean, we got to be here contractually until 10:52, but you can go if you want. Yeah, we can go at 10:52. Yeah, but then this is where I got concerned. That didn't really concern me because you're right. We're not.
Right.
But exactly. If anything, like the minute a woman walks in the room, everybody's like. Or they start playing like if you walk in the room and everybody's familiar with you, they start like teasing you on the playground or something like that.
Right.
That's right. I mean, it happens every time. I'm like, calm down, guys. Like, relax.
It's so fun though.
Yeah, I know you like it. It's good.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Funsies.
But then I got real concerned.
Okay.
Because, and maybe I might have just been oversensitive, but I walked into the room on Thursday and it was right before a guest was coming in. And I didn't say anything, but I walked in and I was like, oh, it kind of smells like dudes in here.
Yeah, like dirty dudes.
Dirty, dudes that have to wake up early and do the show and just roll in.
Like stale or like boys' locker room?
Stale, pushing towards boys' locker room.
Gotcha.
Didn't smell full boy, but it was more of a boys' locker room than I had smelled in the past.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm concerned. Have you ever smelled that walking in?
No. I thought you were like saying, have you ever smelled that? I was like, yes, I've smelled that. No, not in that studio.
Okay.
Or maybe I'm just so used to it.
Maybe. Because the guest that was coming in was Alicia Silverstone. And I was like, in my head, I didn't say anything, but in my head, I was like, don't blow this for me, guys. Like,
yeah, I mean, like, was this just like your middle school you? Like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm meeting Cher?
I was going crazy the night before because she still looks like Cher. Like she's still, and by the way, not only Cher, but the Crush and Aerosmith girl and Batgirl And like I was obsessed with, everybody was obsessed with Alicia Silverstone. And I go, okay, to the point where, like, that I have like a few shirts that I wear all the time.
I do.
One of them is yellow plaid, right?
It is. The button down?
I wore it.
Okay.
And she walks in and the first thing she said was, is that shirt for me?
Oh, I didn't even think.
Because Cher's the queen of yellow. I'm sure I could feel it. I turned beet red. And I was like,
you didn't do it on purpose.
No, I was like, you do kind of have an ownership on yellow plaid, don't you? And she was like, I kind of do. I was like, wow. I think it did hit. It was like, that could have gone awry, but I think because of my undeniable charm.
Right.
Coupled with the opening. It was very mystery-like. And then I said, I've been spending my day doing a caper you would not believe. And she was putty in my hands after that.
She was, we had fun with her too, but I said something about like, because they're going to be doing like things for the anniversary of Clueless, and they're going to be doing some just like Q&As with screenings and stuff. And I was asking her who maybe was going to be joining her to do it. And I was like, and like, what about Paul Rudd? Is it like annoying that like, I was like, you look fabulous. But like that everyone's like, oh, you haven't aged here. Like he literally looks like Paul, like he looks like your stepbrother from the movie Still Now.
Josh.
And it's been many, many years. And Josh. And she was like, does he? And I was like, oh no. And then she was like, no. She was like, no, he looks great. But like, I love him and all. But like, I don't really see that. And I was like, okay. Also,
you're like, I was trying to go for something here. Might have hit a button.
Yeah.
Might have hit a button.
Didn't pick up what I was putting down.
But by the way, what I found about Alicia Silverstone is that she hasn't gotten work done and had a bunch of filler and like
none.
Right. And looks amazing. Like she looks like a human being. She looks like Alicia Silverstone. And look at every dude who I have talked to and shown the picture to is like, especially that's my age that grew up at the same time, is like, oh my God, it's still her.
Yeah. Like, I don't like that I can like see when she makes an expression. I don't need to see her forehead when she makes an expression.
I do. You're supposed to be able to see a forehead when you see an expression. And by the way, and I'm glad we brought this up, because you have this person who still looks like a human being who's like, oh my God, she's still her. Yeah. She's incredible. And I haven't talked to one person that hasn't been like, oh my, it's still her. Like she's still everything. She's
in
still
that mouth too, in her mouth.
Everything, and she still kind of has the jaw. Everything.
Yeah,
she's everything. Whereas you,
what?
You are over here going, you know what I should do? Put botulism in my face to just kind of hang on. I'm just trying to hang on, and I got botulism, and one of my eyes went wonky.
You know what? This is actually a really sensitive topic, because I found out something horrible last weekend.
No.
I'm at my friend's house, look down at my phone, and I get a text message. Joey is dead.
Joey who? Not the...
Botulism.
Botulism, Joey's dead?
Dead.
So you're not going to get any money out of him?
No. Sadly, that...
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Nobody... no, it's funny because I was like in shock a little bit. Matt's like, fuck him. Like look what he... But it was weird because I used to love him. Like we used to like be sort of close, and what happened, and like we don't know what happened. Like they think he committed suicide probably because he was going to go to jail for 10 bajillion years.
Because he kept putting botulism in women's faces.
Yeah, that's not allowed.
Wow. No, but it is trippy because it's almost like you have this connection with this guy. He puts paralyzing fake Botox in your face.
Stop me. Why do you have to always make it sound so horrific?
I don't know.
Paralyzing.
It wasn't paralyzing. It was paralyzing.
You want it to paralyze your face so you don't have to have expression like Alicia Silverstone.
That's right. Who, by the way, is like somebody that I was able to actually connect with because her face moved. Do you know that's what people say? When faces don't move, like they're good in photographs. But like the minute you leave
Why? Why don't you like that I don't move?
The minute you leave the room, we all go, not you, but the minute.
I was like, what the heck?
No, not you. But if you were to get Botox to the point that your face doesn't move, you'd look great. You might look great in photographs, but also you'd probably be weird and shiny and like kind of dead.
I like that when it looks like a pond, when my forehead looks like a pond, like a I love a glass pond. I love it.
And soulless, you know?
Yes, you just rip my soul out No soul.
But
Zero soul.
The minute that somebody like that leaves the room, we all go, oof.
Yeah, oof, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because it's also, I think that's all like that cosmetic surgery stuff all gets so addicting too.
Yeah.
That you get like a little bit and then it looks good and nobody can tell and it's cool. It takes 5 years
you're
off.
Like, get it in my vein. Just like,
exactly. What if we carved off my nose entirely? That seems like a good idea. And the doctor's like, the doctor goes, that's actually a great idea.
Okay, but what about like a Lindsay Lohan? Because she clearly did something. Tell me you like that because that bitch looks good.
Lindsay Lohan.
So good. Don't tell me you don't think she looks good.
She looks great, but she looks like she's on the other side of absolutely going through it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? She's like a tree with a lot of rings, but still looks great.
Right. No, but I feel like it looks flawless. Like it doesn't look like she's like pulled. Like she doesn't look like a weird like Park Avenue like bitch.
She's also like, isn't she like in her 30s?
No, she's our age.
I think she's younger than us.
Well, it's time to play the age game. Age game. So this is.
Okay, okay, let's age game it. You're right.
Okay.
This is the game that's sweeping the nation. You're saying our age, but is that your age or my age?
Oh, shut up. I'm saying I think she has a 4 in front of her.
You can't take a whole decade like that.
No, I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm gonna say 41.
Okay, I'm gonna say 38.
Okay.
Age game. Age game.
Age game. No, you know what they do? They play the I just want to say Tiger Games.
Hunger Games?
The Squid Games music. The when we're doing it.
Oh.
Lohan. She is 39. Damn!
Boom. Boom. It looks like Sam won the age game. The age game.
Do you want an age game champ t-shirt?
I do.
We have them available.
Oh, I didn't realize that. All I have to pay is a small fee of $20.99 plus shipping and handling. Yeah, no, I think she's 39. So like, you know, you're talking about getting work done when you're like, you know, dipping into 50s.
No, you're supposed to do it pre.
Oh.
So then it's not like, oh, I started to age and then this is my like you could tell that it just happened. You want it to look flawless like it never ever happened. So you get little bits at a time.
You know who tells you that? Cosmetic surgeons who are like, hey, I can make more money if I sold completely unnecessary cosmetic surgeries to people who are still young.
You know, that's the one thing that Joey, rest in peace, never did. Like, I would be like, I want to get this or I want to get this. No. I'm saying never pushed extra things. Like, he would never.
He wasn't
be
a
like,
doctor. He was faking it.
Okay, but like I feel like that was like one of the good things about him. Like that was like one of the standout. Like if I was like, I want filler here, I don't have any filler or anything. I've just done a little Botox, and he'd be like, no, I'm absolutely not putting that there. You don't need that. That won't look good. Like he could have been like, if he's obviously that money hungry, he could have been like, yeah, let's do it.
Plus, I use concrete.
Fuck you.
No, I mean, I think part of that, like when you're a scammer, you know. I think part of it is that you say no to some things so that people don't, or like he's not a scammer because he's not trying to get every penny. You want to get the majority of the pennies, not every penny. Because if you get the majority, people keep coming back and keep giving you pennies.
Right. So many pennies to be had.
But if you just like bleed them dry right away, there's nothing to come back to.
Wait a minute. What if he was murdered? Like, what if like one of the victims, like me, went postal and killed him because we still don't know the cause of death? Like, he might have committed suicide. I doubt it was just, like, he had a heart attack or something. Like, he either committed suicide
natural causes?
No, there's no natural causes. Like, or maybe somebody came and, like, injected him with concrete.
That's possible. I mean, it feels like that's really angry to get over bad Botox.
No, I bet, dude, people are weird in this world. I got to get to the bottom of this.
You think it's a murder mystery?
Maybe.
Right.
I mean, listen, he definitely just killed himself, but it's just, the whole thing is horrible. And like, only I am like a part of a story. It gets crazier and crazier. I find this guy, I bring everyone to him. Then this happens. He gets arrested because it's fake. Then he dies.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. Before he dies, I get cross-eyed and I look like Milton from fucking Office Space.
You got wonky.
I got wonky. And then he dies. That's a crazy story. It's like a movie.
It's insane. Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed. It is crazy. And I think that it's probably affecting you because it's like, you thought that like this can't be the final act. Like what happens after this, right? Like, because it came out of nowhere that you're like, I remember you telling me I love my Botox guy.
Oh, love.
You said
I tried to get your wife to come with me.
Know.
She was going to come.
She wasn't going to come. She doesn't need Botox.
She's gotten Botox before.
I don't know if she's gotten Botox.
I think she has. Not from Joey.
No, certainly not from Joey. She hasn't got the botulism.
How would you know? You're never home. All you do.
You don't know my life anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
The kids have gotten it too.
I know that I talked to her about it, and she was like, "Oh yeah," but she knew better.
Yeah,
she knew better.
But like, this is somebody who you feel so close with, and this is not possible. You read this article, you're like, this couldn't be my Joey. And then
like we would have wine together and hang and talk, and he'd be like, "Oh, my angel, sweet face," like, "Oh, he loved me, and I loved him."
Right, like the beginning of a cult.
Dead.
Right, like the beginning of a cult movie.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Right.
We've discussed this. I'm the perfect candidate to be recruited.
1,000%, and that's so sociopathic that he's then sitting there like making a friend out of you, and then knowingly putting fake Botox in your face, and so you're all mixed up. Because you've got trust issues in your life anyway.
Yeah.
Which are deserved. Those issues are earned.
Yeah.
But he's sitting there like, now you're getting it from Joey, of all people, so you don't know how to feel. And you go, okay, well, now the trial's going to happen and this. Let's see what's on the other side of this. And then, boom, there is no other side of it. It's just the end.
Yeah.
And it all goes away. Like, you wouldn't think the bow on this story was coming. There was no end. Like, it was going to be the trial and then maybe jail time. And then who knows, maybe he gets out of jail and then maybe you reconnect or maybe you don't reconnect or whatever it is. It's like this thing. But now
it's like
just that quick closure. Too. Like, this was this year, I feel like, or maybe late last year. But like
the feds were at my freaking house. No, it was this year. It was earlier this year.
Right, and you're telling the story here, and you're telling the story on the Jeff Lewis program, and it's like this kind of quirk, this thing, and now it's just done. Now it's just like, no, we've reached the end of the story. He's just dead, and also there's no like justice. There's no justice for anybody, and there's no justice for the friendship, like the relationship of it either. It's just, over.
I like got upset when I got the text, and I was like, the last thing I texted was, "How could you do this to me?" Matt's like, "Yeah, and I told you not to text that." Like, no, like.
Yeah, no, I mean, by the way, like, the last text he got from you should have been rude. He did bad things. He put fake Botox in your face and knocked your eye wonky, ruined your life for a period of time.
Ruined it.
You literally had to do this podcast with an eye patch on.
Oh my God, do you remember? And then the glasses, and then
thick glasses. And you thought. And you thought it was because of that poor guy who ran you over with his bus.
That poor guy? He's the poor guy who ran me over.
Yeah, but he didn't deserve the blame for the eye.
Okay.
That was somebody else. That was somebody else.
Somebody else is doing. That's right. Yeah.
That was another person who betrayed you.
I should call and apologize. Really.
I think so. Hey, I associated you with the eye patch and the eyeball. That wasn't you.
My bad.
You ruined my life before that.
Yeah. This was not you. My bad. I didn't mean to pile on. I won't do that again.
Yeah, and that's on me. And I'll take that. I'll take that responsibility.
But like, he's dead.
It's just over.
And I keep Googling to see if how come no one's writing about it? Where are you? Page 6?
And that's the other thing. You're seeing that like this news cycle, like it's a sexy thing to write articles about the fake Botox guy and this guy got busted for blah, blah, blah. But then nobody's there for the end of the story. It just doesn't matter.
Right.
And it makes you think too, like the reality of how this all works. Like you could think your life is over because everybody is like, like it seems like everyone around you is like, there's articles and there's this and there's that. But the reality is it's for today and no one really cares.
No. Wait, the other thing that I thought was weird is, right, so he got out on $100,000 bail. I think they put like up against his house.
A lot of that was your money.
Yeah, fuck you. I get it. So he got arrested, but then he was out on bail. So I was like, I figured he was like at home with an ankle monitor or something. I don't know. I don't know what happens when you get out on bail and you have to wait for trial. I guess you just hang out at home, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you're not allowed to leave. So my who texted me was my hairdresser who used to cut my hair here, and he lives in Miami. He knew Joey. most of Joey's clientele were gay men.
Wait till you find out what's in the shampoo your hairdresser has been using.
Up.
It is going to, it's bad. It's really bad.
So he said, I'm like, what's going, he was like, I just saw him a couple weeks ago at a party in Miami. How was he at a party in Miami? And he said he was talking to him and my guy was just like, what is going, like, why is he there? How is he allowed to be there?
Well, it sounds like he was living in complete denial.
Apparently.
Like sometimes those people will and that's what's sociopathic about it. Like they have the ability to just live in denial, to just turn it off. You know who you can never trust?
What?
The people who regularly are like, no, I find it very easy to just cut people out of my life and that's it.
That's right.
Like you can't like that. No. There's something real deep in there that we need to get to the bottom of.
I just don't understand like how he got on a plane. How is he? I just don't understand the rules. Like,
yeah,
if you're arrested for those and facing those type of charges, and you're out on bail waiting trial, I don't understand how you're at a party in Miami.
He lived in New York?
Yes, in Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that like Delta would be like, you can't buy this ticket.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're a flight risk, and it seems as though you've been charged with multiple felonies.
Do you think it's in his character at all that he would drive there?
No.
He liked luxury.
He was a fabulous gay man who luxury. I mean, maybe he got on a private jet with somebody, right? Because you don't have to like.
Right. That's probably more likely.
Yeah.
Than driving is that he convinced somebody. He was lying to somebody else.
Yeah.
And convinced them to put him on the private jet. He also strikes me as the type of person that was probably, if he made a good amount of money, he was willing to spend it all to make it seem like he had even more money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I wonder if there'll be like a documentary about him. I bet it would be such a good documentary. Do you think they would call me to be a talking head?
I think you need to make it because I don't think it's getting made. And I think that
nobody cares.
Nobody cares, but I don't think you're wrong. Like, I think it would be a fascinating documentary, but it would have to be like, and you could almost make it, because there is like, I'm already envisioning like the graphic of this tree where you're the nucleus, and then it extends out to all of your friends that you got to go to him.
Right.
And then, so it starts on you, and then boom, it goes over here, and your friend is over here going like, Nicole said he was great, Nicole. And then boom, it goes over here, and then Nicole said it was amazing.
Do you want EP credit? We could do this.
We can do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Wait, the other day we were talking on the air about documentaries. We were talking about some documentary that just came out. I don't remember what it was. Mm-hmm. And then Stan goes, but yo, I got to tell y'all, the documentary that everyone needs to see is the documentary about Nickelback. It is. I was like, first of all, it's very old.
Very old.
Second of all, that's the documentary you're telling everybody to go see?
Yeah, there's so many better documentaries.
I know you're a huge fan of Nickelback, Sam. I know you have been for some time now, but I can't believe you haven't seen it.
I couldn't even watch the Nickelback doc because I could tell it was this story of like, we didn't deserve all that negative criticism, and we're actually cool now. And it's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Like, you made a career, like you had a great career, and then it got a second wave out of being a band that sucks. Like, there was a whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't like any of any like pop act. Like, I thought, here's my problem. I thought that the Nickelback doc, and I only watched 2 minutes of it, but I thought it was like, it acted like it was something else when in reality it was just another one of those pop star documentaries that like Andy Samberg.
Poor Me, the industry it ate me up and spit me out.
No. More like the, like, man, you think I'm just a pop star, but really my hustle can't be matched. Like Never Say Never, the Justin Bieber doc, like the Katy Perry doc, like all these docs that were coming out in that chunk of time when everybody was like, man, we didn't know these pop stars. They're just like us. And I'm like, this is propaganda. This is dumb.
But wait, what was that? What is that music? I remember when you taught me the term of what that type of music is. Those type of bands. We have
butt
rock. What?
Butt rock? Yeah.
Yeah, butt rock.
I've been like on the air going hard saying like I've been going hard at butt rock.
You love you some butt rock.
1,000, and I'm not kidding. I, in every fiber of my being, believe yacht rock is huge.
Oh, that's Matt's favorite, and I want to stab him in the side of the face whenever he puts yacht rock on.
And guess who is really very responsible for the rise of yacht rock?
Michael McDonald? I don't know.
It was a great guess, by the way. It was a great guess. Because, by the way, Troy loves yacht rock now, too. He loves it.
Loves it. He puts it on all the time.
But Sirius is why it got huge.
I know, it's awful.
Sirius doing the Yacht Rock channel, it's such a priority. Like, they get mentioned in the Yacht Rock doc. They had a lot to do with coining that phrase and making it. And I'm telling you that and this is not kidding. This is not me being, wacky Sam again.
Finger gunning.
I 1000% believe, and I would have to be involved, just like I'd be the EP on this doc.
Yeah.
I want to be like the guy here.
The
guy. But if SiriusXM made a butt rock channel and called it the Butt Rock channel, but did it in like a positive way of like, we love butt rock.
Right.
I think 1000%. You could rejuvenate every butt rock act's career. I think you would start, because people do love butt rock.
What would be the graphic for the Butt Rock channel? Have you thought about that yet?
No, yeah, but it wouldn't be. You couldn't go too hard on the butt stuff.
Okay, that's what I figured.
And that's only not a lesson for marketing. That's a lesson for life. You never want to go too hard on the butt stuff.
No.
You know?
It's unnecessary.
When it comes to butt stuff, I suggest you tread lightly. Yes.
Yeah, go easy.
Right. No, it wouldn't be like on the nose or on the butt or anything like that.
Or on the butt.
It would just be like butt rock, but it would be like Puddle of Mud and Nickelback and Creed and like late 90s Collective Soul. Not early Collective Soul, late Collective Soul.
I loved Collective Soul.
Right, but not like World That I Know Collective Soul. Like like when they got harder, like on the Godzilla soundtrack Collective Soul. Like there's a lot, and I could really like if people. I feel like I haven't done the work because I don't think people would take me seriously.
Yeah.
But if I knew that they were going to take me seriously, like I would sit down and go, here's the platform, here's what it would look like. And I guarantee you that celebrities would go like, yeah, like whether they call, because I don't believe in guilty pleasures. I don't like guilty pleasures. I think you either.
I do.
I think you either like something or you don't like something. There's no reason to be guilty about it.
Yeah, but if it's not good for you, you feel guilty.
Okay, well, what's like a lot of people will go guilty pleasures like this type of music or this television
Not me.
show. What's your guilty pleasure?
No, I don't know. I'm just showing.
Alcohol and drugs. I think that's a different definition than I was thinking of. But like when you like are like embarrassed to like a certain type of music or like I like this. Like I know it sucks, but I like it. I don't buy into that. If you like it, it doesn't suck, and that's fine. That's you.
No, but you're saying I recognize the general population isn't a fan.
Right, but
I am.
But I think that there's a lot more fans out there, the same way there were for Yacht Rock. When it was like, when we can brand this and build something that people can congregate around to it, you will find that far more people are into it than are not. And when that becomes the case, even more people are willing to give it a chance because now it's not this like shunned thing.
Yeah, then it's almost like when something like nerdy has like a revival or becomes cool all of a sudden, which happens with all different things.
All kinds of different things. So I'm saying
wrestling's
always been cool.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm saying that like if you go, no, actually butt rock is a term of endearment and it's very cool. And here are the cool bands. And then some people start going, I actually like this. I actually like that. They'll start going, I've heard of butt rock, but I never knew I like it. Like I know both you and Matt would be jamming out to butt rock all the time.
I feel like he had a butt rock song in his head the other day.
I'm
he was
sure
like, he said it was like eating him alive. Like he's got tinnitus really bad right now. Or everyone says you're supposed to say tinnitus.
I say tinnitus, but I guess tinnitus is a.
I can't bring myself. So he's got tinnitus, and then he also had. Was it like a Smash? Wait, Smash Mouth? Is that a band?
Oh, Smash Mouth's a great band. I don't know if Smash Mouth is technically butt rock.
Okay.
I mean, it's more like it's almost like douche rock.
Hey now, you're a rock star. That's not butt rock?
No, that's not really. That's very poppy. Is the problem.
Did you coin the term? Who decided it was going to be butt rock, and why is it butt rock?
Butt rock is because it sounds like it's coming from your butt. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we talked about
this. Yeah. It's not my phrase. I mean, butt rock is
right.
Like yeah. There's just something spectacular about it.
I got you.
You know,
spectacular.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I do for funsies.
It's so fancy.
And I'm just saying, man, I hope people from Sirius are listening and they come to me on this because, like, Butt rock could be huge.
That's what you need. You need another project to work on. You need like another job,
I do.
another channel, another show.
But you know, if they were like, can you spearhead this? I'd be like, yeah, of course I can.
Yeah, I'm in. I got this. I got it covered.
Yeah, I have passion for this. I have to do it.
Oh God! All right. Well, so you've been talking about it on the air, so maybe somebody is listening. Right, I hope a few people are listening to your show in the morning.
I doubt it. It's out there.
I have to tell you something that I totally wanted to tell you when we first hopped on. I went out to dinner last night. This is completely unrelated. Are you done with butt rock?
Never, but we can pause the conversation until next time. Yeah.
Let's pause the butt stuff for a second.
For a second.
Because just for a moment. We went out to dinner last night with one of Parker's best friends' parents. And we were talking about something that happened a long time ago. They took her out for dinner with her friend, and they were all talking, and they were asking about our family and parents and grandparents, and she was talking about how Matt's dad had passed away like in the pandemic, or not from COVID, but that's when he passed away. And they're like, oh, what happened? And she said he had AIDS. And they were like, they both like kicked each other underneath the table and like, wait. They were like, he did? And they start probing questions, because that feels like a weird thing just to like volunteer
and
you
don't hear about that too often these days. There's medications, and there's.
You're asking. I'm aware. It's not real. The Real World season 1.
It's not. Yeah, we're not. Yeah. God bless Pedro, but that's not where we're at. Yeah.
So they are asking all these questions, and they're kind of like kicking each other, just like, what the fuck is going on? This is so weird. And she was like, yeah, like, he couldn't remember anything anymore. And he just like all this stuff. And they're going on and on. And so later, they were like, oh my God, that's so weird. So the mom calls me when she gets home, and she's like, I have to ask you a question. Did your father-in-law die of AIDS? And I was like, what? wait, what? I was like, who told you that? And where is this coming from? This is the most random thing ever. She was like, Parker said that he died of AIDS. And I was like, he had Alzheimer's. He didn't have AIDS. So they literally, hours thinking that he died of AIDS.
You know why? I guarantee it's because your husband has made not
AIDS
nice.
Jokes?
Yes, 100%.
Who makes AIDS jokes?
You
Matt.
Yeah.
Matt.
You're talking. What happens when you marry Stifler?
But also, like, how do you like? It doesn't even sound like they're both start with the A. AIDS, Alzheimer's. They just don't.
I mean,
anyways.
one day I'm going to be able to sit Parker down and like really get into what a confusing house she was raised in.
Like in a psychologist or a psychiatrist's office, like just sitting there with your notepad. She's lying on the couch, and you're just really tell me more.
Or I mean, how many times have you come in here for therapy?
I mean, weekly.
Why? The red mics are taking the place of the red table talks. You know what I mean?
How come I don't get to lie on the couch?
That's what we wouldn't that be great if we evolved the podcast into that, where you just lie down on the couch?
With the microphone.
And how did that make you feel? You know what? It was actually, this could be me. This could be a me thing, because I thought of you because of who I was talking to. I got to spend some time with Taylor Kitsch this week.
I heard. In fact, you didn't call me. Like, Friday Night Lights is our thing. You know how I feel about Riggins.
Yeah.
I have like a sweatshirt from the shirt.
Yeah.
A sweatshirt from the shirt.
I know.
A sweatshirt from the show. The Dylan Panthers. I'm obsessed with him. Your dog's name is Lila Garrity. We've talked about this ad nauseum, and that you didn't even like think about me and say I should call my girl. Talk about this.
Well, I'm talking about it now.
No, or maybe even invite her, see if he wants to smooch her real quick.
Right. Maybe she could sit in the audience and ask a question. That would be totally normal.
or in his lap and ask a few questions.
He was amazing, by the way.
I mean, he's amazing. And I'm not going to lie, I've always hated, because I've interviewed him a couple times. I don't like that he is nothing like Riggins.
Nothing.
Like, at all.
No. But I thought it was great, because he's like a cool dude.
He's very cool.
Like, I was like, I would hang with this dude. Like, this is actually a cool dude who doesn't take, like, he takes his work seriously, but he doesn't take being famous. Like, he's not a famous guy.
No. He like doesn't he like live off the grid, like a little bit like out in like the boonies somewhere?
I mean, I didn't ask for his address, but like, yeah.
Why didn't you? I mean, it's probably a P.O. box. I mean, he literally lives out.
But also, like, as big a Friday Night Lights fan as I am, like, I like he's done amazing stuff.
I know. What was that show you watched?
Painkiller? Painkiller? Yeah. And so, like, you know, it was a town hall that is going to air, you know, in the future, but it was for an Amazon show. And so it's mainly about the Amazon show, which is fine. It's totally cool. But like also while you're in there, you just whatever, you mix in whatever. And I was like talking about how, you know, the Amazon show is like a military based. It's an action show, but it's very reality military based. It's The Terminal List is the first season. And so I go, you know, like, you play some really weighty characters. Like, I would say a military guy here, like, going through that gets a pretty weighty character, but like also, you know, playing David Koresh in Waco. I said, which was unbelievable. You know, playing the role that you played in Painkiller, which was unbelievable.
What was the movie you played where it was like him and Blake Lively and some other dude and they were all banging?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't bring that one up.
Okay, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think that was as like
you weren't like the weighty character when like you and Blake and some other dude were having threesomes the whole time.
No. You're that's why you weren't invited. That's in the sex movie with Blake Lively. Like,
it's so good.
He'd look at you like, what? I'd be like, Nicole, you just completely blew the question. But I said to him, I was like, what is it about these like extraordinarily sort of dark, weighty roles that draw you to them?
Stop saying weighty. You've said it 14 times in a matter of 2 minutes.
They're weighty.
Weighty.
Heavy.
I'm feeling kind of weighty. Okay, keep going.
And he just like slouches back in his chair and he's like, oh, this is a therapy question, huh? And I was like, you know what? Maybe I do it to everybody. I'm over here therapizing Riggins now.
You're therapizing everybody. I mean, the fact, well, you said, obviously you thought of me, but you didn't say, I am a therapist. I actually conduct sessions weekly.
Yes.
With my girl.
Yes. And I don't know. I mean, I guess that's just my vibe. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm not a licensed therapist.
No, you're not.
But
you don't need to.
I don't need to be, right? You get Botox from some weirdo. You get therapy from me.
Did you feel like you were boys after he left? Did you feel like you had a connection?
I felt like he enjoyed his time and I enjoyed my time. I mean,
you didn't feel like he wanted to like snuggle up and watch one of his weighty roles at home?
No, I don't, you know, convince myself that now because we had a good time, we had a connection, we're friends.
I do.
I know you do. I know you do. I mean, I feel like, look, after a few interviews where there's a familiarity.
Yeah.
You know, there are people who I've met that I have become friends with, but, you know, just because, like Alicia Silverstone had an amazing.
You're friends now.
I mean, she had an amazing time.
Did she chew up her food and spit it into your mouth like a baby bird?
By the way, I'm not asking her about any of that bullshit either.
I didn't either. I'm just saying, you know that she's like known for that.
But I would. That's fine with me.
Would you?
But you know what she did? You know what? I'll suckle whatever you want.
Will you suckle on the mother teat even 100%. Though you're in your 40s?
And I knew it was a big deal to her that people say Alicia instead of Alicia.
Did you say that to her?
No, but I practiced saying Alicia at home the night before.
In the mirror, were you like Alicia,
because I'd seen interviews with her where
Alicia.
she's Alicia. I said it, and I said it perfectly.
Yeah, she loved that.
I was pretty proud of myself.
Did she wink at you?
I mean, she told me, she kept thanking me for the interview. She could, thank you so much for such a thoughtful interview. That was so great. Thank you so much.
All right, just get over yourself.
I could never. Are you kidding me? Alicia is on my side. I'm not going to get over myself.
Alicia.
And then at the end, she told me a story about her and Woody Harrelson sleeping, like camping out in the Congo or something, trying to save the rainforest.
What the fuck?
I was like, you did that? she was like, yeah. I was like, that must have been amazing. And she was like, yeah, it was with Woody Harrelson, my boyfriend who became my husband at the time. I guess they're not. I guess they're divorced.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then we were kind of wrapping up, and she was like, I mean, it was great. We stayed over, you know, going down the river in canoes, pooping in holes. It was fantastic. And I was like,
go, girl.
I was like, tell me more about that. Wait a second
wait,
right there.
We're not done. Rewind.
We're not done with this. And after the interview, she was like, I probably shouldn't have said pooping on holes on the radio. I was like, Alicia, as soon as you said it, I was like, immediate follow-up question. It was very good.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You have to.
You open the door. Yeah.
You have to.
Be proud of that.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, Sam.
All right. This has been fabulous.
It really has. I feel therapized, even though we didn't go deep on therapizing me. I just feel good. I feel ready to take on my day, my weekend.
I don't think you need to go deep every single time. Sometimes I just want to be like one of your cycling instructors that just powers you.
Give me one line.
Okay. Girl, no matter what you say, remember you're you, and that's something they can never be. Did I do it?
Perfectly. And you did it like, you know how the Real Housewives all have a tagline? That was like kind of what that
never be. Yeah.
Oh God.
Was that good? Are you like, can you quote that on your Instagram?
I closed my eyes and you were Anthony. You were my spin instructor.
That's great. That's great. I meant every word of it.
Oh, love you.
Oh, you're the best. Don't forget to subscribe across all audio platforms, SiriusXM app, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get podcasts. Satisfying is there. You can watch on YouTube as well. Mondays is the day. I mean, people complaining I was late on the video upload, but the audio upload went up on time, so it's fine.
Well, right. You're lucky I didn't see it because I would have started World War III.
It would have been World War III. I would have been like, we're going to be okay. I'm just going to put it up a couple days late.
And I'm going to be like, no, I don't matter. You forgot about me.
You're right. It's about me. I promise you. I promise you it's not about you. All right. We'll see you soon. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, guys.